Hello everybody and welcome again to the Bright Star, your magic matchmaker, Romanian matchmaker of all. And when I think of all, means like the best. We're bringing you the best. We're matching bands, we're matching singers, we're matching children with their talent. We're going to do a casting talent. And I want to thanks to our sponsor from the Greyhound races, former Greyhound races, which right now is the race Gulf Coast Racing, and Tony Lamantia and Steve Lamb, that they were very kind to give us this wonderful place where they have a lot of parties, quinceañera, all kind of events here. So I want to thank you so much to our audience, which is like a great audience that we have over here. So I know many of you want to know again what kind of show is that. Just look at the number of the screen, and we are going to be right there with you after the show, so we're going to answer to all your questions. I'm going to have a new show tonight where I'm going to emphasize the qualities that the mother has, that they have just a lot of responsibility having their children and raising the children by themselves. We're approaching the Mother's Day, which is a great celebration in the United States of America. And on Mother's Day, which will be May the 12th this year, Margaret's Greenhouse and European Floral Design, that is sponsoring this show, is going to have 30 years anniversary. So in honor of celebrating this big event, Mother's Day, we're going to have the flower ministry. So we're going to give beautiful flowers away for a lot of mothers in that day. But we need some advice from some of the beautiful ladies in this community that we're going to have them in our show and tell us what they want to receive for Mother's Day, what kind of gift they want to receive. So we're going to have like from all kinds of walk of life people in our show that they're going to tell you, what they like, what they dislike, why they don't like to, have, and what they really have like too much. And you're going to be very surprised the questions that I'm going to put and the answer that they're going to give us. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce you somebody very, very special to me, very special in this community, and very special for the shows that we're going to do with mothers and children, because she is a doctor, she's a pediatrician, and I'm going to take just a 5 seconds break, and I'm going to introduce her to you. As I told you, my guest tonight is very special because she is a very important asset in our community, and she is here in Corpus Christi for quite a few years, not so many like we are here, and she's going to tell us some little bit of advice that she's thinking that that will be very helpful for all of you that are watching this show. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you Dr. Lene Canales. Dr. Canales? Hello, how are you?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome to our show. And I'm so excited to have Dr. Canales here, and she's like wonderful, a wonderful friend, and she's very involved in this community. So would you like to have a seat here and we just talk for a little bit? I would like to take more of her, but her time, when you're talking about doctors' time, is so precious. I mean, my goodness. I'm so honored to have her tonight over here, and to ask her a few questions that I really need help on this question. As you know, in Mother's Day is coming, around the corner, and you are married with Mr. Hector Canales, which is Mr. Tony Canales' son. So they are nice attorneys here in town, well known. We respect them. So hello to everybody. And Dr. Canales is a pediatrician.
Yes, I am. That's correct.
How long have you been in Corpus Christi?
I've been in Corpus for 10 years.
10 years. Oh my God, we just love you. She's one of my, I think that the best kept secret in Corpus Christi. And she's a mother of
3 boys.
3 boys.
Yes.
3 boys. I always thought that there are 2, but there are 3. How old are they?
My oldest is 14. I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Wow, it is just amazing. And I'm looking to Dr. Canales, and I don't know how many of you, I'm sure that a lot of your audience, Dr. Canales. She's a great pediatrician, and I know a lot of friends of my children. They graduated here in Corpus in 96, 95, and right now they have children, so they say we see Dr. Canales. Maybe they are attracted to you because you're so beautiful, and you have to tell us our secret. We're always thinking that she's like sweet 16, looks like. you have to tell me what is the secret for you being a doctor, which is very busy. Like, do you think day and night about your patients? Because that's what I heard, that the doctors, they do that. How do you?
Well, you do become a part of their family. So you do worry about your patients when they're ill and think about them. And sometimes they actually reach you at home, especially for those you know well. So it is a part of the family. I do feel a part of their family. I love to watch them grow from the time they're little babies all the way up to teenagers and graduating from high school. So.
My goodness, this is just amazing. And you know what is, they always say the doctor heart. So when you have a doctor heart, it's like Dr. Canales said, they reach you at home many times. But I tell you what, any doctor can be mad and upset and hang up the phone and don't answer. But Dr. Canales is so kind, he's so generous, he's so. I bet the people they even stop you places, you know, they say, Dr. Canales, you know, my son get well, you know, so I would like to see you again or some. Did they do that?
Well, the longer you're in practice and as your kids grow, the more you'll see them out at restaurants and at the ballpark and different places. So it's hard to go anywhere without seeing a patient. Now that I've been doing this 10 years.
I didn't visit your office because what is your office located?
I'm with ABC Pediatrics, and we have 2 locations. We have one on Alameda, attached to the Children's Hospital, Driscoll Children's Hospital, and we have a second location on Saratoga, across from Spawn.
And you are a group of many doctors?
Physicians. There's a group of 10 of us. Yes.
10 physicians in this building. So right now you are in Alameda,
yes.
Right next to Driscoll Hospital?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so you have, that's my question, because a lot of people, they're getting sick and they said the doctors, they don't want more patients. Do you take more patients?
Well, I have been fortunate enough to transition to a part-time schedule recently, so I have limited my patients because I wanted to be able to be available for them when they need me. So with part-time hours, I have slowed the onset of new patients. So I'm mostly taking existing families right now.
Oh, so you are loyal with the family that
I
you
am,
started
so I want to
with
be
them?
available for them and their children that are still to come. But we have lots of great physicians in our practice, and we have a few new physicians that are accepting patients and have practices that are very open. So anyone who's looking for a pediatrician, I highly recommend our group. I think we're the best in town.
Well, the best is ABC Pediatrics? ABC, okay.
Yes.
So I will have the next time I'm going to put a big banner, so ABC is going to be one of our, main, like, ingredient from our, in our business, in our, TV show. What I want to ask you, you said you have 2 children, and how can you manage to have, like, being a full-time doctor and raise these children? I mean, these ages, how did you manage that?
Well, a lot of support from my husband, who is a wonderful support. He does a lot of the things when I can't do pickup. He'll do the pickup or drop off. Also family. I have a lot of family here, extended family, sister-in-laws and brother-in-law, and they do a lot of support and help us manage and get to all the things we need to get to. So it really takes a village, and I have a very large village to support me. So it's just trying to balance it, do the best you can. Can't do it all, so you do what's most important and hope for the best.
Wow, but you're not from Corpus Christi, are you?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut, and in Corpus Christi is a big difference temperature-wise,
Yes.
Also, and people also.
It is.
Yeah, because I'm looking to Dr. Canales' ethics, and I tell you what, I'm sorry, just without no offense, Corpus Christi, but nothing happened in Corpus Christi before 9 o'clock, nothing happened after Friday, 12 o'clock, nothing happened in the weekend, and even Monday till about 12 o'clock. So, Dr. Canales is the one that is like, just keep on doing, stuff, and I want to know, why you're so, what do you say that you go to part-time? You tell me, it's something going on, because like I feel like you wouldn't go part-time unless it's something that is like trigger up and say, I want to do something else that is really making me challenging, because doctors, they are so focused in, like Dr. Canales said, in their patients, and they are so stressed out, so you need something completely outside from you. What do you do? Because I have a son, a doctor, and he's like, really, it's amazing. He's in oil business, he's in real estate, he's in anything, in surfing, skiing, that everything that is like completely out from their, their like focus. So what do? You do something else besides your profession?
Well, part of the reason I went part-time is I wanted to have more time with my children, and love what I do, love medicine, but it does take its toll and take a lot of your time. And so, fortunately, because of another business that I have, I've been able to transition to part-time in medicine and do both. And still have actually more time with my kids now, so I'm really thrilled about that. So I have an additional business that I do outside.
So
of
you
medicine.
do, I bet you have a business that has nothing to do with your profession. What kind of business do you have?
Well, it is in part linked to medicine. It's a dermatology company and a skincare line that I do.
Now I can find out why she's so beautiful. See, she wouldn't tell anybody unless I really go deep into into questions, and maybe her her families, children's family, they will ask how she's so beautiful. So what kind of product is that? Because I'm looking at you and I cannot believe it that you have 3 children. So what is this business all about?
Well, part of how you age is your lifestyle. So what's important is to live a healthy lifestyle, eat well, exercise. But in addition to that, because your face is what everyone sees, good quality skincare is really important. And that's what we have. And we have products that are for different skin problems. We have products for people with eczema, rosacea, red irritated skin. We have products for people with acne, which a lot of adults suffer from.
Really?
Not just children, and also for just aging, fine lines and wrinkles and loss of firmness. So that is what the product I like to use.
Oh my God, that's just amazing, because if you can look at Dr. Canales, and it's like she's so young, having like 14 years old children, just walking with this child, you just feel like they're brothers and sisters, and later on they will say girlfriend and boyfriend. What's the name of this product?
It is called Rodan and Fields Dermatologist.
Really? So it's like, it can be a business. I mean, can everybody, okay, well, let me ask you something. Mother's Day is coming, okay? So I'm just so fascinated the way how you look. So I know I have a lot of friends that just like really, they want to do anything like to look so good like you do. So do you think that we can recommend to, like spouses to do you have something that like recommend for Mother's Day for mothers, for like, people, friends and stuff that they should use it? Can everybody reach?
It's really, the products are designed really for anyone with skin, so it's appropriate for men and women, and of course all women love to look great, so it would be a wonderful product for Mother's Day. But I think my favorite gift on Mother's Day is the total focus and attention of my children and husband. So start with that.
See, I told you the question and answer.
And followed up with some great skincare, because every woman loves to be pampered, and that's what these products do, is really pamper you.
So is it any way like that you can, we can come in the next show and show me what kind of, because see, this is a product that Dr. Canales is not going to be just like a gift for Mother's Day. It's like it's always can be used. I mean, we use every day common product and all kind of skincare and stuff like that. But they are cheap. They are like we buy them from like stores like I don't know. I'm not going to mention what stores, but cheap stores. Okay, so how do you buy this product? Where do you buy it from?
You will purchase them through an independent consultant, an independent business owner for this company. So I'm sure we can set something up and have another show in the future and share a little bit more about that.
Oh my God, if you bring me all these beautiful friends of yours that you have, and just like, I tell you what, I'm going, do you have any demo, I mean like any kind of meetings together, that you meet together and you just like demo this product, or
We
do you
do.
want, yeah, you do?
We do from time to time.
From time to time.
We don't have a regular schedule, but we do usually once or twice a month gather and share what we have with others.
And share what you have. So say they are not selfish, they're sharing. So if you want to know more about this product that is really like keeping like Dr. Canales, she wouldn't use something that they really, I mean, she will study every ingredient that are in this product, and she will not recommend something to you ladies that is not going to make you so beautiful like she is. And it's totally, it's like doctors
Designed and developed by physicians, yes.
Developed by physicians, yeah. So, do you think that if you will be interested, like a lot of you ladies, that you're going to call this number on the screen, 739-3029. If you want to call this number and you want to participate to some of these meetings, can I just line them up and just like call you? Yeah, call you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You have any website or something?
I do. We do have a website.
You do? Yeah.
And it's kind of long, so it'd probably be better to
Yeah.
give it to them over the phone.
When they call, because it's long and we don't have a lot of space right now to write the bed. But if you want to know more about this product that the doctors, it is amazing for a doctor to use something and recommend something. You know what? We really believe that is the best for you. So if you call the number on the screen, we will get hold of Dr. Canales, and I promise you're not going to call her at home in the night, even though she will not hang up the phone. If anybody else will hang up the phone, she will not. I know that, but we want to leave her to have a. Did you see? I told you we're going to discover lots of wishes that the women have when I'm going to ask them questions. And she said her pleasure is to, and her gift is to spend time with her husband and the children for Mother's Day. That's beautiful. That is really amazing. How many of you, you're wishing that, and how many of you say like, no, I want this, I want that, I want that. That is so simple because that is a doctor's heart. So knowing Dr. Canales, she's like so kind and so, like really soft and so intelligent and so knowledgeable in not only her profession, but in like really business. Because I watch Dr. Canales in other business organization, and she's very. You're not going to find too many doctors that they know business. So I told you she is unique, and we are so fortunate to have her over here tonight. And also we're going to have a lot of audition, Dr. Canales, with children. So we would love to have you, part of our show, and just like. You will see a lot of kids when they were getting intimidated or they will get, a little bit, so we want a little bit of advice from you, because a lot of kids that they're going to have a TV show, and we're going to check when they, talent that they have, they will be very disappointed if they don't win, so we can see them, so we need a word of consolation to teach us what we can do, because I'm sure that you have a lot of kids go there and crying and being upset. Yeah, so you're not only a doctor, pediatrician, but you are a psychologist too, isn't it true?
It's true, very true.
Yeah, and having 3 children, no, I imagine.
I'm an expert.
Are your children involved in sports?
Yes, they are avid baseball players, so they love baseball. I spend most evenings and weekends playing baseball, or watching them play baseball.
Watching them, yeah. Are you passionate of sports, or just because of the children?
I think their father loves baseball quite a bit, but it's their passion too, and it's really a joy to watch them play.
Is that right?
Really,
yeah, it's a joy to. Oh yeah. What do they do if they losing game? Are they upset?
Usually they may get upset for a short time, but they usually recover quickly because they know, and we've taught them that it's not about the individual game.
Yes.
It's about playing your best and doing your best, and the outcome is not that important. So
wow. So
they recover quickly.
Yeah, because you are very optimistic, and I imagine that Mr. Canales is also very a good father, and being with them together. So all of you, just like change the really the task and the subject. So just go to the next task, so they forget. Kids always,
right.
they always forget. So the oldest one is how old?
14.
14.
Yes.
Wow, as a teenager.
He is, and he will be high school next year.
And he's so handsome, when she said when they are waiting for my children, I thought it was like little bitty children. And when I saw this, oh my God, this young man, gorgeous, I was looking, I cannot believe it. It's just,
how old he is already. It goes quickly. All those moms out there.
Yeah, that's Mother's Day is coming right now. So if you have a child, and if you want to do something for him, just spend some time, like Dr. Canales recommended, like she wanted to do, because she knows what is important in the children's life, and also Dr. Canales is going to come back in our show like for more time, and I want to bring with you this. Are you like I would say like consultant? Or I will name a consultant. So
yes.
You have quite a bit of friends here. They are consultants.
Yes. I have several business partners in the area and throughout the country, really. And so,
yeah,
it's an independent business, but you work as a team.
Yeah. So there are a few in Corpus Christi. So I tell you what, would you mind if one day I will ask you to put together this team? So you lead this team, and then come here in the show and tell ladies, what you're doing, that you are so beautiful. We're even going to make a demo for you, if it's okay with you. Ladies consultant, they are so knowledgeable in the beauty. So we would love to have that. So again, we're matching you with someone that is like really help you to be beautiful, to be really stand out. Look at Dr. Canales stand out wherever she will walk, stand out in a crowd. As I always said, I love that stand out in a crowd. And not only that, but she will take the time. Can you believe if you left like part time, to do your job because you love so much what you're doing. And again, it's doing something for people, making the people. I tell you what, after the show, I'm going to ask Dr. Canales to try myself, this treatment, to see what is it. The treatment, or is like you practically have to use it every day. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a regimen of treatment for your skin.
Yes, it is. And see, what I see here, Dr. Canales, is like here in America, people, they really, really want to like makeup, see all the time. But they don't understand that it's like really not the makeup that make the, the beautiful, face and the beautiful body. It's like how you take care of your face under, and what is under the makeup. See, that's what it is. Because makeup is covering something that you don't need to cover.
Right.
Yeah.
You want your skin to look so beautiful, you don't need any makeup.
And look, Dr. Canales doesn't have any makeup, and she's just natural with this product. So I didn't really know. I wanted to find out, and I wanted publicly to know that is something for everyone there. So Mother's Day is going to be a beautiful celebration, having like recommending, what we recommend. This is a gift that Dr. Canales is giving to you, and tell you about this product that she promised she's going to come back. Is that right, Doctor?
Yes, I will.
Yes,
I will
you
be back.
You will be back, yeah. And she will show us a little demo what she does, and how to use it, because it's very important how to use it. And you know what? For me, I just have to write number 1, number 2, number 3, so it's write like notes, because this is what we learn in the college. As my daughter told me, I learned in the college, so I have to do this. So I said, okay, we have to do that. See? Okay, Corpus Christi, so we know that we have to write and read, once in a while. And Dr. Canales, if you will have an advice for every lady for Mother's Day, what do you want to give us a word of wisdom for all the ladies and the mothers that have children, and you have so much experience? And what will be that you think that will make these children happy?
I think what makes children the most happy is really time with their parents, time with their mom, and I think the best thing you can do is spend the day together doing something that you enjoy. More than any gift or item or trip, time is most important.
Time is most important. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Canales, and we see you very, 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 very soon, okay?
Thank you.
You. Appreciate it. God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching our show, and we had a wonderful guest today that was Dr. Canales, and I'm going to, for the closure of our interview tonight, just before we start a new interview with a mother that has 2 beautiful children, and she's such a great mother. Just before that, I wanted to call Dr. Canales, and from Margaret's Greenhouse in European Florida, I have a gift for you. Dr. Canales, would you like please to come over here and give a gift for you, because you are so wonderful to us.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. Thank you
so
very
sweet.
much.
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love those.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Happy
Just
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you, and thank you so much for the interview they gave it to us, and we wanted you to be back.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
we appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. And looking forward to find more about this beauty. So thank you so much. We're going to go to the next phase of our interview. So Dr. Canales, in the next shows, again, we want your support for when we have the children here and tell us what's wrong and what's right.
I'll do my best. Thank you.
You do. Thank you so much. And we're going to be right back with the interview for the mother of the 2 children. Hello everybody, and what a wonderful show we have tonight. We have a doctor. How I promised you that we're going to have a doctor in our show, every show, and it's going to be a doctor of different kind of doctors. So we'll give us some advice, and also we'll spend some time with them talking about like what another passion they have beside their medical field that they practice. But tonight I'm so fortunate to have here a mother of 2 children, a single mother with 2 children that's raising these children by herself, and I'm so proud to say that I know both children, and they are wonderful children, and I will let them introduce the children introduce themselves. I'm going to introduce Geneva, which is my friend, very good friend, Geneva. Nice to have you here tonight.
Thank
and
you.
you're like beautiful like ever. And I tell you what, Geneva doesn't come like from the boxes, like really, whole beautiful. Like she was working all day, taking care of the children, taking the children to school, taking the children out from school, and taking the children to this filming place, which, by the way, we are at the racetrack here in Leopard, 5302 Leopard. If you want to participate next time to our show, if you want to be part of the show, the number of the screen you see it there. And thank you so much for taking the time and coming over here. And thank you so much for again Greyhound racetrack, owner Tony Lamantia and Steve Lamb and all the staff here, that they are very generous with us and just give us a place to, to do our show. Our show is produced every Monday from 5 to 6 and the Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30. We're going to change the hours, and please call the number of the screen if you wanted to know the next hours. Send me your cell number and I will text you the message. So Geneva, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? You are from Corpus Christi?
Yes.
Okay, so the children, can you introduce yourself? Can you tell me your name?
Adrielle.
Can you spell your name?
Adrielle.
Beautiful name. And your name?
Darius.
And is a Greek? Isn't it a Greek name? Look at this. You really look like one of these little cute statue, like a Roman or Greek statue. You're so precious. I just love these children, and I'm sure that they have some talent. Do they?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, yeah, and that's what we're going to do, casting talents, pretty soon. And I tell you what, these kids, they're staying still here for like the past half an hour, another half an hour. So you're not going to see the children ages of, how old are you, baby?
10.
10, and you?
8.
8. So you cannot find the children in these ages. But what it takes is like I already said, look to the children and see the mirror of the mother. So tell me, you was born in Corpus Christi?
I was born in Corpus Christi. I was raised in Bishop, a small town outside of Corpus Christi, about 30 minutes south. But I moved to Corpus at around age 13. So I've been here a good while.
So you went to high school here?
I did for a short period of time.
Which one?
I went to Carroll for
Good.
the first year and a half, and
Hey,
then
Carol.
Carroll Tigers. And then I was homeschooled after that.
Homeschool.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's who homeschooled you? Your mom?
My aunt.
Your aunt.
Yes.
Oh, so your aunt was a teacher, or how did she?
No, she was insurance in the insurance field, but she was able to manage her time to also, study with me and.
Was your mom's sister or?
My mom's sister.
Mom's
Yes.
sister, yeah.
Yes.
Only in this way you have some studies like mom's sister, because it's not going to be the dad's sister. They're just like no. The dad don't want to introduce like anybody from the family to take over. But the mothers, they're like, you are like her daughter.
Yes,
Isn't it true?
yes,
Like her daughter,
absolutely.
yeah. So what did you do after high school, Geneva?
Immediately after high school, I moved to Las Vegas. I helped my uncle. He has an interior design business and custom upholstery, on the strip of Las Vegas. So that's where my profession came into place. I learned what I love, and ultimately that's design and organization and stuff like that. So that is where my inspiration immediately came from.
So you are an interior designer and also a personal organizer?
I do personal organization, and I do some interior design work, not much, but I do some.
You do some. So if somebody wanted to say, like, they want to decorate their house, they want to change the color of the walls or something like that, they come to you, and you can tell them, and you choose for them, and then order for them also?
Oh, yes.
You can
I
order.
have a bunch of different vendors that I use that I can order, all kinds of vases and carpets and, anything.
Oh.
I also work closely with a furniture and mattress company that, they have that availability as well.
So you work with them, and you order through them, and you go there and see what if they have something, or they can order something for you, and you go and shop there. And then do you bring it to your customers at home?
I have it delivered, yes.
They're delivered, okay. So you talk to them and tell them, that's what is suitable for you, and that's what I recommend. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you do this full time. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so what about this little kids here. Now, how do you do as a single mother? Because it's very hard. I know, I understand because I've been there. So I know that when you are a single mother, you work twice harder because you wanted to have this image of like being a mother and father and the role model for these kids. So I tell you what, they take it seriously and they will be just like you, working hard, and they will appreciate that. So what time do you take them to school? What school do they go?
They're currently attending Minger on Alameda.
Yes.
Yes, they attend Minger Elementary. They have to be at school by 8 o'clock, so 7:45 they're getting dropped off. And right now, I pick them up from school, but I'm currently looking for someone to help me to get them to whatever location I am for that particular day.
Yeah, for a particular day because you wanted to keep your job, and I tell you what, it's very hard and difficult. So you guys that are here and you have children and they living with the mother. Don't you believe that this mother doesn't really work too hard for keeping your children and her children? That they are both, they are yours and the mother children, okay? So just why don't you get involved? Just take some time, like at least once a week, take some time and take these kids, take them to, take them out, take them to gym, take them to, little, I don't know, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, whatever you want to take them. Just give them some. What if you wish to have something for Mother's Day? What would you wish to have? What do you feel like this will make me feel good because I'm a mother? What would you feel like it's like something rewarding for you for what you're doing for the kids?
Probably just peace and quiet and time with them, where we don't have to be somewhere at a certain time, where we can just relax and enjoy each other's company.
So the kids, that's what you want. See, like Dr. Lene, mentioned, because she has this experience with the children, and here is a mother that's confirming exactly what Dr. Canales said. And Dr. Canales is like really amazing because she's like so, she's like to the point what she wants to do. So, so Geneva it's one of the mother that just like representing so many of you mothers that they are there and just like don't know, how to handle it. But I tell you what, I'm just going for these guys, that they are sitting there and just like they are somewhere tonight, like either, gym or either, with their friends and having good time because they know that these children, they are in a good hands, okay? But you know what, just pump some money on them, pump some time, do something for them because these mothers, they're working very, very hard to do that, and if I ask your beautiful little girl here, what would you think that you are grateful? Tell me something that you are very grateful that you have your mom because, mom always with you because, tell me something that you feel.
Well, she takes care of me and she watches over me when I really need her around.
Oh, how sweet.
They are
So when do you need her the most?
Well, usually I want her to come around when I'm hurt or sick. Like I want her just to be there with me.
Just hold you and just talk to you and just like, just even sometimes they don't even talk anything, just like just holding. Is that right? So that's just really comfort, isn't it true? How old are you?
I am 10 years old.
10 years old. You're so young. So what grade are you in?
I'm actually in 4th.
In the 4th grade. And do you have any talent? Like I will say like, okay, do you want to sing? Do you want to dance? What is your talent?
Well, I'm actually really good at drawing. I just like to sketch and find other things to draw.
Is that right? So you like drawing?
Yeah.
So see, you got the talent that mom has. Mom has this visualizing and the whole this drawing, like making design and making this beautiful, colors combination and then it's amazing. It is just great, So see that the children take from their parents. Most of the children they take from their parents their gift and they practicing a lot of them because we want too much from the children when we are in business. They don't want to have anything to do with this business. So Geneva, you did a great job for your daughter to really to follow you in what you're doing. And what about you, my little Greek? What is a Greek goddess? Yeah. Okay. What do you think that you like the most when you are spending time with your mom? What do you like the most? You have fun with mom? You have fun with mom. Oh, it's good. So you don't have no arguments with mom, do you? Sometimes, wow, why she's saying, hey, you just put the wrong socks, with these shoes and the wrong, t-shirt. That's the argument, or what is more the argument all about?
Mostly because of homework.
Oh, homework. Okay. So you like to play more than do the homework, is that right? Well, but this homework is so important because what do you want to be when you grow up?
Dentist work make
Good.
money.
You want to say here they are AMD or like mucho dinero? That's good. You know what? The dreams always comes true, okay? So you always have to focus on your dream and the dreams always come true, okay? So, you wish upon a star, so you just go there in the night and wish that this is your wish and will come true, so we better stay behind you because, we may need you later, see? Yeah, you think that we'll get old and we need teeth, fixed and stuff, yeah? You're not going to forget us when you're going to be dentist or mucho dinero? No? Do you speak another language besides English?
No.
You don't? Mommy speak another language?
Yes,
Geneva?
Spanish.
You speak Spanish?
And the children do understand Spanish.
They do understand,
Yes.
yeah. I
They
think
just
that we
don't
should.
speak it fluently.
Oh, how about if we start to speak more Spanish with the kids? Will be good.
Your
because
grandma does, yes.
The grandma does. You have a grandma. So grandma, if I will be your grandma, I will pretend like I don't know anything in English. So I will just make you to speak. I don't understand. I must comprehend, no comprender, So I will say I don't understand. So I will force you to speak, Spanish. And Geneva, how do you manage to do all of that? Are you exhausted when you go in the night in the bed? What time you go in the bed in the night?
Oh,
To bed?
sometimes after midnight. It just depends who my next day client is and, if I'm prepared for them or not.
So practically, you
so-
put the kids to bed, and then after that, you go and work on your, when
Continue
you
to work,
continue
yes.
to work, and wake up in the morning like what, 6 o'clock?
About 6.
About 6 o'clock, and start another day. So it's very difficult. So we have like Geneva. It's like one of the mother that they like the typical mother that they going through very hard time, and she does such a great job. So I really commend all the mothers that they're doing what Geneva does, but I choose Geneva because Geneva is very much involved in a lot of others, activities that she help people. She also get with friends and just like doing network. She's always ready to help and helping hands all the time. And I'm sure that beside that business that you do a lot of other you helping people in different, like in decoration, or if like if they have an event, you go there and help them. And I know that you're very close to your grandma.
Yes.
Yeah, so I met your grandma, so you just helped her when she needed in health,
Yes.
and like she needed to be somewhere, to go somewhere. You take her and give her a ride and stuff. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
I guess ultimately that's the mother inside me to always want to help others and be there for others. I like to, once I've used a product or a business or a company, if they please me, I'm definitely going to market them as well, because I feel like, it always comes back to you, who you help
Yes.
and what you do for others. And, that's my passion, my heart. That's where my heart is.
We're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back talking about more other opportunities that you can see here and from this story with the mother and 2 children. Thank you so much for watching our show. And again, this is a bright star, the Romanian matchmaker of all. So it's the best of the best that we bring in this show. We're going to have a variety of subjects in this show. So please watch our show, and we're going to air it not only in Grande 10, Time Warner 10, 105-3 digital, and also in Channel 3. So we're going to give you the hours. If you call the number on the screen, I'm going to text you the hours of our program. We have 2 TV shows. One is Flower Talk, The Language of Love. And by the way, this show is sponsored by Margaret's Greenhouse and Europe Interior Design. 30 years in business on Mother's Day this year. We have a flower ministry, so we wanted to make everybody happy and handle to them the flowers and have a wonderful wishes for each and every person, that they never receive the flowers, or just they receive it, but there are special events that they forget. How many times did you receive flowers from the father of the children?
A few times.
Few times. Is it we should have like flowers every week or every, some guys are giving every day, so
Yeah.
being in flower business, I imagine that, like I know so many that they're doing that, so it's so wonderful. So practically, what exactly I would say that you will want it from the father of the children to do for you and for the children? What do you really feel that is most important?
Just availability, time. You know, time is essential with the children. That's all they want from us is our time.
The time,
Ultimately,
the love.
absolutely.
The love,
With time, the love is shown.
Yeah, and practically you just like you do everything. You clean the house, you cook, you do everything in the house, and so did the children help you?
Yes, they help. They're
They
very
help.
helpful. Yes.
So they are around you, and they help you, and they thankful for you. So tell me, what is your hobby?
Biking.
Biking. Okay, so do you have a bicycle?
Um, no.
You don't? Well, like somebody that like have a bike that you fit for a child. Like how old are you now? 8? 8 years old. We would love somebody to have a nice gift for our little zeros here, like Greek zeros, I would say, the beautiful child. Because sometimes when you say,
Oh, actually, I kind of do skateboarding and biking. Yeah.
what do you like, skateboarding? Oh, you like
Yeah, but I'm
skateboarding? Yeah.
better at biking. I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's easier for me.
You have to be sure don't break your teeth, when you do the skateboarding. See, my son did that when he was like his age, so it's hard to, fix it. So practically, that's what you would like, to have the bike and to have like, okay, let me ask you something. If you will be to do chores for mom, would you ask her like, I want to give me this money, I want to give me this, I want to give me that, or you just say like, no, I don't want anything, I just do it because I love you?
I'll probably say, can I have a little bit? $2.
So
$2
you
or
will do
so.
it for money, huh? For money.
I can do it for free.
You can do it for free, and that mom is generous, so if you help her, she will give it to you without asking. Is that right? Yeah.
But she'll probably give us more if she doesn't even ask us to do it, and we just do it.
You just do it, yeah. You
Yeah.
just do it, and she will always like recognize that is like reinforce, your wonderful ability that and kindness to do that for her, yeah. So you think that mom needs help? She does, doesn't she? Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? That mom needs help?
Well, not really, because she can handle things on her own, but sometimes she needs a little bit of help.
She needs a little bit of help, yeah. Do you think that financially help? I mean, you think that it's better somebody to give you money or to give you a time? What would you like from your dad to do? Give you a time or money?
Well, I don't really mind the money, but I like to spend more time with him than the money.
You like more time. So it is not what really we're thinking that is like this. The parenthood is all about like money and material things, but it's a time like mom told us about the time spending with them. So Geneva, are you anxious when you're working to come home and spend the time with the kids?
Oh yes, absolutely. I would like to pick them up from school and be able to, finish the day off with them and spend the rest of my afternoon with them. But a lot of times it's like pick up the kids, pick up something to eat, hurry back to my location of work, and finish off the day working. And by the time we get home, it's basically time to go to bed, and we don't have time for anything else.
Again, you're watching Bright Star, the Magic Romanian matchmaker of all, promoting the best. We have here Geneva with us, with her two beautiful children, that they are 10 years old and 8 years old. And we're talking about, again, many of you may be turning on the TV right now. We're talking about how wonderful is it to have help. The mother, they have two children, and they need help, like, because of the father is not going to be there for them, when they need his time. And the money is not enough, it's just like, it's very interesting that the children and the mother always wanted to have like their time, the time is very important, it's of essence. And these children, they are always around the mother, so practically what is the father figure when we're talking about this young man, that he needed the father figure. So therefore we're coming right now with a big brother, big sister, which we're going to have them in our show. and talking about this involvement with the children. So did you try to big brother big sister to get your kids in that?
No,
You didn't.
it's either me or grandma most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. So
You know,
it's like one of the
she
two.
is older, so you know she does have her own schedule and you know availability as well. So
Yeah.
most of the time they're with me.
So practically, you just rely in your own family and not your you know your the children. I mean, the children father is not so much involved like time wise in your the children's life, no.
No, not so much.
Well, see, that was a series that we're going to start to talk with the mothers that they tell them what they need the most and how hard it is for them to you know to raise these children. It's like it's not complaining. I didn't hear you ever complaining, Geneva. You just like you handling all of this and I know that sometimes maybe you are in a bed and just like exhausted and just like feel like oh my God, it's another day gone and again it's coming another day tomorrow. So it's very hard for you, isn't it?
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, there are those hard days where you know I am absolutely exhausted, but ultimately, you know, I work for them, you know, to provide for them and for them, you know, to give them what they need, and so we can
Yeah.
enjoy each other's time and not have to worry about what we have to pay or
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
how we're
Yeah.
gonna
How
continue
we're
to
gonna
survive.
survive.
Yes.
What about the children homework? Do you do with your mom your homework? You do the homework with them?
Audrielle does it on her own. Adarius does take more of my time. Sometimes we don't get through it, you know, but it's just one of those things where we have to kind of weigh out, okay, do we understand this? This is what we're going to take the time to work on today, and
Yeah.
this part is going to have to wait. But, you know, I am glad that it's not for a grade.
Yeah, for a grade, yeah.
You know, homework is just to kind of see where the child is.
Yeah,
where,
and it's like what do they have? What do they have?
where
what,
they
what
standing
can
on,
stand? Yes,
on what
they
they're
can-
learning.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to have in our show sponsor. So if you want to sponsor our show, please give us a call, and we would love to have you in a TV show. We would like to have you sponsoring our show, and we would like to promote you also as well as your one of your employees or one of your associates that you think they deserve it to be honored. So we're going to get some few commercials, and I want to thanks again to my producer Henry McLeod, that he's doing a lot of movies, a lot of casting talents, a lot of international trips. So I'm so fortunate that we have him here tonight, and we have his a talent put in here in this show. So if you want to sponsor the show in any way, and if you want to sponsor one of these kids that they need a bike or they need the skateboard or something, see that will be awesome. So we'll love for you to. I know that there are some bicycles there that the kids grew up and they probably didn't even use it ever, because I know about this gift that the children receive. Like I came back from Dallas from the I prepared the presidential grand opening to the George W. Bush Center, and I'm part of the library, so I'm going back there in 3 weeks. So I saw these kids, like how much toys they have and they never use it. So if you guys have toys at home and toys like I'm talking about bicycle and skate or something that this little boy loves to have it, please give us a call and be part of our show. You want to advertise with us, we have a very good rates in advertising. So today's sponsor of the show is European Floral Designs. Call us at 852-0471. The address is 3216 Reed Drive. We're going to write it for you in the end of the show. And we wanted to get back with the mother that is like it's so it's like stressed out every day, and she will never complain to anybody. But we can see that her smile in her face is showing the love that she has for these children, because these children bring so much joy in mother's life. So how many years have you been married, Geneva?
I have been married 3 years.
3 years, yeah. And the father of the children?
So
Oh,
they're-
yeah, because you had the children before you got married.
Yes.
Oh, I see,
Yes.
I see. So I'm saying, let's say this way, how long have you been with the children's father? How long?
Oh, we were together 14 years. We've
14
been
years.
separated 2 years.
Oh, I see, I see. So you were like 14 years together. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we were
14
very
years.
young.
Very young. That's what I said. You just don't even look like 25. So
I'm 30.
30, yeah. So you just like that's what I said. I mean, considering like 14 and 30, so you were like practically 15 years old when you had
Yes.
these children. Oh my
Oh.
goodness. When he will be a teenager, when he will be like 20, or not 20. I'll say when you be 15 or let's say 18, you go with mom and thinking that she's your sister, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I was 19 and 21.
19 and 21.
Mhm.
Yeah. When you
When I
you
had the
got
babies.
together. When you had the babies. Oh, you had the babies. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. And see that then you got together, had got the babies, and then married. You know, later after how many years?
Too many.
Too many. No, you married after too
Yeah.
many years after. See that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you girls. I tell you what, Geneva is so kind, and she just like decided I'm going to get married to this man, and I will be with him. I have the children, but you know what I say? I tell you what, you just like go. You girls that you are there, you don't want it to be in such a young ages like 30 and like be stuck with all the chores and everything and have no support there. So be sure you make it right. You just like marry, have children. First of all, see that is the person that is the right person for you. Don't think only with your heart, okay? Think with your mind.
Absolutely.
And that is the example that the children have to take, from you. Like your daughter will say, you know what, professional first. Thank you so much for watching our show. We are happy to have you here tonight. Thank you for the audience. And we'll see you very, very, very soon. Thank you so much, Geneva. Thank you, children. And God bless you all. Thank you.